Hi, I'm Dr. Mary Purdue, and I help Christian wives find peace and joy in marriage, even if their husbands won't try. If that's something that speaks to you, I invite you to like this video and subscribe for more weekly encouragement and tools. Have you ever thought, as a wife, am I just too much? Too emotional? Too sensitive? Too needy? If so, I want to let you know you've got to dismiss that belief because the truth is you're not too much. You're just in pain. And I get it. You open up, and instead of being heard, you feel shut down. You cry, and instead of being comforted, you're met with silence or frustration. So you pull back. You tiptoe, you shrink, you start walking on eggshells, afraid that one wrong thing, one wrong word is going to set everything off. But that's not how you were created to live. God didn't make you to tiptoe through your own life. He made you to walk in peace and confidence and clarity. When you open up, when you express those deep emotions, you're not being dramatic. You're reaching for connection. You're reaching for understanding. You're reaching for assurance. But then when your husband doesn't respond the way you need him to, it can feel like rejection. The problem isn't that you feel too much or you're too emotional. The problem is that you just don't know what to do with those feelings. And your husband doesn't know how to respond. They've been taught to fix problems, not sit in feelings. So when you express pain, they may freeze, withdraw, or get defensive. They're not shutting down to hurt you. They're shutting down because they don't know what else to do. Their emotional toolbox may be empty, not because they're broken or unwilling, but because they've never been shown how to hold space for someone else's heart. If you've internalized the message that you're too much or too emotional, it's time to let that go. It's not your fault. You're not broken, you're not unstable, and you're definitely not too emotional. You're simply carrying a heart that longs to be seen and safe. That's not weakness. That's human. And you're not alone. I work with Christian wives all the time who feel just like you. Wives who love their husbands but feel lonely. Wives who want connection but don't know how to get past the walls. Wives who want peace but don't want to nag or beg or lose themselves trying to get it. So let's talk about what healthy communication really looks like. First, it starts with acknowledging your feelings without guilt. God gave you emotions. They're not a liability. They're actually a part of how you reflect God's heart. Jesus wept. He felt compassion. He expressed frustration. Emotions aren't sinful. It's how we handle them that matters. Second, healthy communication involves clarity. It means being able to say very clearly, I'm feeling really overwhelmed right now, and I just need to be heard, not fixed. And it also means learning when to pause. Timing matters. It's okay to wait until both of you are calm, not in the middle of a storm. So here's one simple shift you can make today. Before opening up, pause and pray. Ask God for wisdom and peace. Then when you speak, start with something like, I love you and I don't want to fight, but I need to share something that's on my heart. Can you listen? Not fix it, but just hear me. And if he shuts down anyway, because he might, don't spiral and don't take it personally. Remember, he's not rejecting you. He's rejecting his own discomfort. And later you can just try again. Or you can write it in a letter or speak it out loud to God first and let him lead you to the next step. I've seen women go from resentment to restoration, not because their husbands changed overnight, but because they changed how they communicated. When you learn to communicate from a place of peace, not pain, you stop handing over your power. You stop letting his reaction determine your identity. You begin building a home where emotional safety can grow. Is it always easy? No, but it's possible and it's worth it. If any of this is resonating with you, I want to personally invite you to take the next step. I've created a 20-minute video training where I go deeper into this. I share what's really going on when communication breaks down and how Christian wives can find peace, even if their husbands never go to counseling, never want to talk, and never change. I've walked this road and I've counseled countless of women on it, and I can tell you it's not hopeless. There's joy on the other side. There's clarity. There's confidence. There's calm. And I would be honored to walk with you. My sister, you're not too much. You're just someone with a deep heart and a powerful desire to connect, and a God who sees it all. You're not broken. You're growing. You're not needy. You're nurturing, and you're not alone. Thanks for watching. If this encouraged you, please like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment to let me know what spoke to you the most. You're loved, you're seen, and your story isn't over.